Hello everyone, welcome to course study on solid mechanics. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the numericals based on the torsional formula. So, the statement of numerical 1 is as follows. A steel shaft of 950 mm diameter is required to transmit 200 kilowatt power at 225 revolution per minute, and maximum torque is 40% greater than the mean torque. Find the maximum allowable shear stress in the shaft material. So, as per the statement, we have a steel shaft of 950 mm diameter, so it's a circular cross section, is required to transmit the power of 200 kilowatt at an revolution per minute of 225. Maximum torque is 40% greater than the mean torque. Therefore, this is the T maximum is 1.4 of T mean. Find the maximum allowable shear stress in the shaft material, means we have to find out the value of tau maximum. Therefore, we have power transmitted by the shaft P is equal to 2 pi nt upon 60. The power is given, it is 200 kilowatt. The value of 2 pi n is 225, and this T is nothing but it's a T mean or T average upon 60. So from this equation we will have T mean or T average is equal to 8.49 kilonewton meter. So as per the statement given, we have T maximum 40% of T mean. Therefore T maximum is equal to 1.4 of T mean. So you put the value of T mean into this equation, we will have T maximum equal to 11.88 into 10 raised to 6 Newton mm. So 11.88 into 10 raised to 6 Newton mm. So once you know the value of T maximum, we can easily find out the value of tau maximum by using the torsional formula. The torsional formula is given as tau maximum upon capital R, which is equal to T maximum upon J, where T maximum it's a maximum torque, R is the radius of the shaft, and J is the polar moment of inertia. So all those values we are going to put into this particular equation. So rearranging this equation, we have tau maximum is equal to R into T maximum upon J. Therefore we have value of R equal to 950 upon 2, because diameter is 950 mm, so the radius will be 950 divided by 2, that is 475 mm radius. T maximum is, it is already calculated, it is 11.88 into 10 raised to 6 Newton mm. The maximum torque is 11.88 into 10 raised to 6 Newton mm. That value we will put into this equation, and the value of J for a circular section is pi by 32 d raised to 4. Therefore we have the value of polar moment of inertia 7.996 into 10 raised to 10 mm raised to 4. So after putting all those values into the equation of tau maximum, we will have final shear stress, that is the maximum shear stress, 0.070 megapascal. So in this manner we have find out the value of tau maximum by using the torsional formula. Now we will discuss the numerical second. The problem statement is as follows. A hollow shaft is to transmit a power of 200 kilowatt at 80 revolution per minute. If the shear stress is not to exceed 60 megapascal and internal diameter is 0.6 of external diameter, find the diameter of the shaft. So as per the statement given, we have a hollow circular shaft which is used to transmit a power of 200 kilowatt at an revolution per minute of 80. If the shear stress is not to exceed 60 MPa, means it is the value of maximum shear stress, tau maximum, which is equal to 60 MPa, and the one relation is given in the numerical, internal diameter is 0.6 of the external diameter. Suppose the internal diameter is small d and the external diameter is capital D, therefore small d is equal to 0.6 of capital D. And from the given data we have to find out the diameter of the shaft. So the given data is power 200 kilowatt N, that is number of revolutions, it is 80 revolution per minute. Tau 60 MPa, actually it is tau maximum, because if the shear stress is not to exceed, means the tau maximum is the 60 MPa, and the relation D is equal to 0.6 of capital D. So we have formula for the shape torque. T is equal to pi by 16 into tau into capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 upon capital D. Actually, this is the formula of the strength of the shaft, which we have discussed in the earlier lectures also. So by using this formula, we will find out the value of T in term of diameter. Therefore, shape torque is pi by 16 into tau into capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 upon capital D. So all those value we are going to put into this equation. So we have T is equal to pi by 16. The value of tau is 60 MPa. So we will put this value into this one, into capital D raised to 4 minus this relation of small d is also given in the numerical, it is 0.6 of D. So once you put the value of small d is equal to 0.6 of D, we have this equation 0.6 D raised to 4 and whole divided by capital D. So after solving this equation, we have one equation, it is D cube into 10.3 Newton mm. Remember that actually this D cube, it is slightly visible. So this is D cube into 10.3 Newton mm. So we have to convert it into kilonewton meter. So we will have 10.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 capital D raised to cube, because all those unit we have converted into kilonewton meter. We have power transmitted, P is equal to 2 pi nt upon 60. So on putting all those value, we have 2 pi into n value is 80. The value of T which we have calculated is 10.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 D cube. That value we will put over here upon 60. Remember that the value of power is also given in the numerical, that is 200. So on solving this above equation, we have 200 is equal to 86.29 into 10 raised to minus 6 D cube. This is in term of this power, it is in term of capital D. Therefore, once you solve this equation, we have capital D is equal to 132.340 mm. This is the external diameter of the shaft, but as per the relation given in the numerical, we have small d is equal to 0.6 D. So from this equation again we will find out the value of small d, that is 79.40 mm. So in this manner we have find out the value of diameter external and the internal diameter of the shaft by using the power transmitted equation. Now we will move to the numerical third. The problem statement is as follow. A shaft transmits 75 kilowatt power at 120 revolution per minute. Determine the diameter of the shaft if allowable shear stress is 50 MPa. The twist in the shaft shall not exceed 1.5 degree in 5 meter length. Take G is equal to 85 kilonewton per mm square. So as per the statement given, we have a shaft which is used to transmit the power of 75 kilowatt at an revolution per minute of 120. We have to find out the diameter of the shaft if the allowable shear stress is 50 MPa. So the allowable shear stress, that is tau, is 50 MPa. Also, the value of twist is also given in the numerical, that is it is 1.5 degree on a length of 5 meter, on a length of shaft 5 meter. The value of G, that is modulus of rigidity, is 85 kilonewton per mm square. So from the given statement we have to find out the diameter of the shaft. Remember that we are going to find out the diameter of the shaft by two methods. The first one based on the strength criteria, and the second diameter we will find out based on the rigidity criteria of the torsional formula. So we will have two diameters from the strength criteria and rigidity criteria. So first of all, find out those diameter. We will require to find out the value of torque in the given shaft. So how to find out that diameter? Because the value of P is given in the numerical, the value of N is also given. The value of T we will find out by using the equation of power transmission. So as per the given data, we have power equal to 75 kilowatt, N is equal to 120 rpm, tau, that is the allowable shear stress, is 50 newton per mm square, theta, that is angle of twist, it is 1.5 degree. But remember that in case of torsional formula, our theta should be in radian, so you convert degree into radian. Therefore multiply 1.5 by pi by 180. If we multiply it by pi by 180, that particular degree will convert into the radian. So in radian we have theta is equal to 0.0262 radian. The length is 5 meter and G is equal to 85 kilonewton per mm square. So our first step to find out the diameter is to find out the value of T. So by using power transmission formula, P is equal to 2 pi nt upon 60. So from this equation we will find out the value of T. Therefore it will become P into 60 upon 2 pi n. This is the equation. On putting the value of power and the value of n, we will have T is equal to 5.968 kilonewton meter. So we will convert this value into Newton mm. So to convert it into Newton mm, we will multiply it by 10 raised to 6, because first of all we will convert into Newton and meter has to convert into mm. So we will have final value 5.968 into 10 raised to 6 Newton mm. So in this manner we have first of find out the value of T. Now we are going to calculate the value of diameter based on the strength criteria and the rigidity criteria. Therefore by using torsional formula, we have on the basis of strength criteria, we have T upon J, which is equal to tau upon R. This is the strength criteria. Therefore if we put the value of T, tau, J upon R into this equation, we will get the value of D by using this one. So what is the value of T? The value of T is 5.968 into 10 raised to 6, which we have already find out by using power transmission formula. The value of tau, which is given in the numerical, is 50, and J upon R, remember that this J upon R we have find out in this manner. J is the polar moment of inertia and R is the radius. So J upon R will become the section modulus. So for the shaft we have the section modulus given by pi by 16 d cube. So that value we are going to put into the given equation. Therefore we will have D is equal to 84.713 mm. This is the value of diameter which we have find out based on the strength criteria. We are going to find out the value of diameter based on the rigidity criteria, that is by using the value of G and theta. Therefore we have T upon J, which is equal to G theta upon L. On solving this equation we have J is equal to TL upon G theta. Therefore on putting all those values into this particular equation, we will have diameter is equal to 108.086 mm. Based on the strength criteria and rigidity criteria, we have two values of diameter, but which one we have to select? So we have to select such a value of diameter shaft for the design purpose. If we take D is equal to 84.713, if I take the value of diameter 84.713, then the value of theta is greater than 1.5 degree. So remember that if I consider diameter D is equal to 84.713, and by using this diameter if I find out the value of theta, then the theta will be greater than 1.5 degree, and this is not the case for our numerical. If we take d is equal to 108.086 mm, then the value of tau is less than the permissible value. So based on the strain criteria, we will have the value of tau which is less than 50 MPa. Therefore, we will find out such a value of diameter which will maintain our angle of twist below the 1.5 degree and which will maintain our shear stress below the 50 MPa. So this criteria can be satisfied by using this dimension only, that is d is equal to 108.086 mm. So in this manner we have found out the diameter based on the strain criteria and the rigidity criteria. So we will stop here. In the next lecture again we will discuss the numericals based on the torsional formula. Thank you.